That was really close to my face. Started off like this, just straight up stash. Good dawn for me. Evening for me, getting there. Today we are out and about again. Let's test, let's not test out the audio quality. I'm pretty sure the outsides are pretty good. Now that I've done a few of these. You hear the water in back of me, and if I move my head, this is the scenery. In the far distance over there, you'll be able to see the windmills. So we have windmills on one of our near our islands. That's them. Today, overall, maybe it's just these days it's just the status. I had a good day again at work today, so again, no really need to. I think I know I'm recording. That's rude. Turn down your bike. Today was a good day at work. Got some things done. I didn't feel like I got as much done as I'd like just because of distractions at work sometimes. But I'm here today doing a quick record. We'll see how it goes. I wanted to continue a thought that I had from a previous video 2 days ago. I think it was 2 vlogs ago, I should say. Yeah, 2 days. I'm keeping up to one a day of these things. So 2 days ago I introduced the concept of, this guy looks shifty. Introduced a concept of the habitual loop. So it's what forms the habit and how it gets formed and what are 3 steps to basically replace the habit eventually. So the first step, just maybe give you a bit of a recap. The first step in the habitual loop is the cue, so you're basically your trigger. Second step in the habitual loop is your routine, what do you do? And the third step is, in the habitual loop, is the reward. So you need a reward out of it. That's how habits are born, is to get a reward out of something, right? So smoking, physical craving's gone. That's you've cured your addiction after you had a smoke, or temporarily cured your addiction, or satisfied your addiction. So in order to change a habit, you need to be able to replace the routine with something else and keep the same cue and reward. So I gave an example, again, for those of you who watch all these things to the end. I realized that you guys in Canada don't watch this at all. There's like a 2% retention rate, or a 2-minute retention rate, so you're probably gone by now. So let's go over this quickly. So to replace a habit, you need to replace the routine and keep the cue and reward. Smoking for me, I still had the same smoking cravings, replace it with chewing a piece of gum. And reward for me was about the same. It's basically getting rid of the addiction. So hooray, we replaced the habit, right? So I started thinking, what is that for me for gaming? What is my cue and what is my reward? That's a little, what is my cue and what is my reward? Try and talk a little slower. That's a bit harder to determine in something like a habit that's taken you 18 years or 17 years to develop, and you just do on a constant basis, on a regular basis. So I went back down memory lane and thinking about StarCraft. That was my poison at the beginning. Sure, I played some SNES and I love Pokemon on the Game Boy, but true PC gaming for me, or true gaming when I can say that I was addicted, started with StarCraft. Playing Battle.net, playing online, and I couldn't think about what my cue is now, so I tried to go back to when I started to see if I can trace back something, and I couldn't really trace back still to this point what my cue is for gaming. I'm going to find that out with a lot of deep thought, but we're here. We don't know what my cue is. Then I started thinking, what's different between the scenarios now or previous to gaming and back then. Couldn't think of anything really. There's this need, so this is what the side effects of video gaming is. So over time, gaming gives you kind of this instant gratification. See you later, puppy dogs. Godspeed, puppies, and roller skater man. Cute dogs. They're gonna be hot today. So trying to think of the side effects of playing video games, and there's one that's kind of glaring for me, and it's kind of the gratification of gaming. So there's this digital gratification of getting new loot, building something cool in Minecraft, getting something done quicker, getting X amount of things within X amount of times. And I think that's what you're addicted to in the end. That's your reward, right? So if you play a game and you never the plot's boring and they're going you through certain mundane activities without giving you a piece of gear, you're not going to play that game very well, likely. Well, I wouldn't. So I was the type of gamer who was very social gamer in the end, so I played with all my friends in Minecraft and World of Warcraft and Diablo and Overwatch and stuff that had more of an instant gratification, but it was online, so we can't forget about Rocket League. Too many hours in Rocket League. So that's what it is. Forgot train of thought, picking it back up. Again, the gratification of climbing something. So I had Rocket League ladders to climb. I had things to build in Minecraft. I had gear to get in WoW. Even though there's a max level, you still got stuff to do, right? So I want to be able to measure something in my life, but you can't. I don't have that same gratification model as I do in the real world. I'm vlogging. I get a view count, and my reward is occasionally somebody comments and they say this is very helpful. So we just need to build up those not train of thoughts. I'm watching people walk by and people standing around here in this nice park, but so I needed something to climb. And when I didn't get that climb as fast as I want, you start off, you start getting skill, you start getting loot, you do 20 greater rifts in Diablo. You don't get that piece of gear anymore. You're building something in Minecraft. You're not getting it to look the way you wanted to. I got angry. So I wasn't getting my stimuli. I wasn't getting my gratification from my game. And that's not cool. You shouldn't play games for that gratification, I don't think. And as I read The Power of Habit, they went through this use case of a monkey and stimuli. It was a gorilla, it wasn't a monkey, it was an ape. And he had stimuli of pressing a button, you heard a beep, and then he had to be able to hit a buzzer, and if he did that within X amount of seconds, he was able to get, it was like a drop of grape soda or something, so something sweet for him to enjoy. And over time, he started craving it, he started wanting it every time, and when it didn't happen, he got angry. So when you didn't get your reward, what do you think you're going to get? Maybe a bigger shot here. To get more grandly inspirational. Grand inspiration. So when you don't get what you want, you shouldn't be getting angry at things. And I think that's a sign that you need to step back and relax. For me, Minecraft. So Minecraft, the most casual game in the world, right? Maybe you think of just building blocks and it should be nice and peaceful. You're harvesting animals. You get modded. You get your friends involved. So I got a friend who was quicker at doing things than me because I like to do things at my pace. And when he outquicked me, I got angry. I didn't want to play anymore. I lost the interest. So just really something to think about is, what do you get out of gaming, or what did you get out of gaming? And how do you replace that in your life? I think for me right now, it is the vlogs. It is coming out here every day and producing some sort of content. I work for a content management system, and I went out to a site in Chicago. I'm Canadian. I went to Chicago to visit a client, and she said content. So if I ever say content, it's because I've made fun of her too many times for saying it wrong. That now it's part of my lingo, so now the joke's on me. But for me, it's producing content for you guys right now, and just coming out here and just doing these things, and just getting to know you guys more, for the few guys who are participating actively in everything. So I just want to get that out there today. Was that thought that I just portrayed, because I forget what it was really, because it's just me talking. Today's a good day. I have a little bit of sun left here. I'm going to chill in this park. I have my buddy's new lens for my camera I'm going to test out, give it a whirl, because there's a sale that's going on and I maybe want to buy it, but it's $200. I don't want to commit to it, just end this hobby early. So thank you guys for watching this again today. Hopefully the audio quality was better than yesterday. Sorry for the drippings of the air conditioner throughout that whole video. I found that annoying. Hopefully you guys didn't really find that annoying either. But I think the cool, calming waves is much better. Let's just... Cool, common waves. So that's it for me today, guys. We'll catch you guys hopefully tomorrow. Thank you guys for coming back every day. It means a lot to me. And I don't know if this is being sound right now, but peace.